You need about 15 crackheads, 20 MMA fighters, 20 football players. Did you win, bro? What's good, TCG? It's your boy Boski, and today we are checking out one gorilla versus 100 men. It's not close. Me personally, I don't think a gorilla wins. Gorillas don't got long legs. They're not known for stamina or speed. I'm not saying they're not fast. Eventually that motherfucker gonna get tired. Out of 100 men, and I'm pretty sure if you carry the one, a kick from a person is close to a punch of a gorilla. But we gonna see. Hopefully in this example, there's no black people because, you know, I don't like black on black violence. My racist people. That joke's for you. Let's get into this.
In the silence of the jungle, there's a creature built like a tank and wired like a war machine. No armor, no weapon, just nature's wrath and fur and fury. Now picture 100 humans, trained or untrained, standing face to face with a silverback that doesn't know.
But you saying 100 people. You didn't say 100 men. Oh no, you did say 100 men. But you could have got some, you know what I'm saying? They need men that need a little bit more attention. Men with disabilities. Let me just see what he's cooking up. Let me see what he's cooking up first.
Fear or mercy. So who wins? Evolution versus strategy. Instinct versus numbers. One gorilla versus 100 men. A full-grown silverback stands at 5 feet 5 inches and weighs around 400 to 500 pounds of pure
5'5", a short king, but they weigh 400 to 500 pounds. A lot of y'all do not squat, bench, deadlift, hang clean, power clean 400 to 500 pounds. And this nigga's all muscle. But they going against 100 of us though. At least 40 getting bodied. At least 40 getting bodied, bro. Unless you got 15 crackheads. The 15 crackheads might survive. No cap.
Pure type 2 muscle. Those are the explosive, fast twitch muscles. Pound for pound, a gorilla is 4 to 10 times stronger than a trained human.
Is it Planet Apes?
Meaning with one swing, he could shatter ribs or snap a spine like nothing.
One swing?
Their bite force is 1,300 psi, which is even stronger than a lion. Their arms can
stronger than a lion? Oh.
can curl 400 to 600 pounds casually.
Can
if you
curl?
stand too close, that's your femur becoming powder. But gorillas have one flaw. They don't strategize, they don't plan, and they don't swarm. They fight on instinct alone. And that's where humans flip the script.
But we're fighting one of them.
Punches with 120 to 150 pounds of force.
See, that's why y'all got me fucked up. He said the average. That's not me. 120 to 150, we punching for about 300 of them motherfuckers. 300 of them shits. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Alone, that's pretty useless. But multiplied, that's 12,000 pounds of impact across 100 fists. Even if only...
But 100 people can't punch one gorilla.
30% of them land meaningful blows. That's still 3,000 to 5,000 pounds of distributed trauma, enough to bruise.
100 people cannot punch one gorilla at one time. Maybe 10 to 15, but not 100 though, bro.
Organs, overload joints, and create cumulative damage. Now imagine 20 men rushing the legs, another 30 targeting the arms, and 10 jumping on its back. The rest just cycling in, rotating like waves. It becomes an ant swarm with a purpose. Small units trying to take down a force of nature. The gorilla might kill the first 5, maybe 10, sure. But with every...
Why did gorilla have back though? What's all that moving back there? My fault.
Force of nature, the gorilla might kill the first 5, maybe 10. Sure, but with every swing, its stamina drops, and humans are able to learn. They adjust, they coordinate. They're not just reacting on instinct, they're attacking with intention, and that changes everything. Let's talk real strategy. The key for the men to win is to exploit 2 weaknesses.
Is that
Number
Batista?
1 is going for the lungs, and I'm not talking about punches. Despite their strength, gorillas aren't endurance machines. Their muscle mass burns oxygen extremely fast.
So in other words, just get at least like 40 out of the 100 to just tire the gorilla out. I don't think a gorilla is surviving 5 minutes straight with 40 people. No OnlyFans, bro. I don't think that's happening. I think because a regular person in a fight is only going to last about 30 seconds. A street fight is only 30 seconds. And that shit feel like 10 minutes. But realistically, it's only 30 seconds. Let's just be 100 with you. Even trained MMA fighters, each round is at least 3 minutes. He's not trained like that. He's fighting off of instincts. 5 minutes straight squabble? He sounded like he just smoked a whole pack of Newport shorts. Facts.
After a few minutes of intense exertion, like swinging, charging, or grappling, they start to fatigue. The average human can fight for 3 to 5 minutes under adrenaline.
Under adrenaline. Make sure you highlight that. The average? I've been in fights in my life. Realistically, I don't think them shits were 3 to 5 minutes. That shit should have been 1:55 tops. Felt like it was 2 hours. I don't think it was a minute. I don't think it was 3 to 5 though. The average human is fighting like they're fucking John Jones? That don't even make sense.
So just like Goku said,
it's not affecting you yet, Frieza, but it's about to.
The gorilla burns brighter, but burns a lot faster. The second would be taking away its mobility. Yes, a gorilla is fast, but it's also top
He throwing
heavy.
ambitious.
If multiple humans target the legs, the gorilla loses balance.
Okay.
The moment it hits the ground, it's over. On its back, swarmed by 60 men punching, stomping, holding limbs, it becomes...
Why does it look like you about to hit the meanest Dougie you ever seen in your life?
Humans target the legs, the gorilla loses balance. The moment it hits the ground, it's over. On its back, swarmed by 60 men punching, stomping.
He's hitting that shit, bro. Might be one of the cleanest Dougies you ever seen in your life.
Holding limbs, it becomes a stationary target for the rest. With proper planning, a wave of limbs, adrenaline, and desperation, they can exhaust, overwhelm, and pin the beast. And once it's pinned, the human swarm finishes it. Think of how nature handles monsters. It's not strength, it's numbers. Ants are able to take down spiders 10 times their size. Wolves gang.
But don't get it fucked up. One punch from a gorilla is caving your fucking chest in. He got ultimate beaters. Don't act like in the Beast Wars, Optimus Prime wasn't a fucking gorilla. Okay? You gotta understand. Black Flash. That's every punch from a gorilla.
Up on bison, crows mob hawks. Even in the animal kingdom, group tactics beat raw power. Now what if we give that tactic to the smartest beings on the planet? Give 100 men even 10 seconds to plan, and you create a combat algorithm. First wave distracts, second wave pins, third wave disables eyes, joints, and limbs, and the fourth wave swamps where the others fall back. It becomes a rotating assault, a living death trap. And even if the gorilla rips a few apart, the tide doesn't.
This AI is atrocious, bro. Why the hell that nigga just flying like he's in the Matrix first part?
Fourth wave swaps while the others fall back. It becomes a rotating assault, a living death trap. And even if the gorilla rips a few apart, the guy doesn't stop. One man dies, 10 step over him. That's the nature of numbers. Let's say the gorilla kills 15 men in a frenzy. That's 15 casualties in the first 10 seconds, which is pretty brutal. But now it's facing 85 people stroked in rage, fear, and revenge. They've seen their brothers.
I'm not gonna be here for revenge, bro. I'm not gonna be here for revenge. You put me in the thing with 100 people to fight one gorilla and 15 fuckers die before me. This is survival. This ain't revenge. I didn't know Josh, Jacob, Ethan, Nathaniel, David, Nathan, Charles, Chris, Evan. I didn't know none of them. I'm not revenging them. I'm trying not to be the next 15. What is we talking about? What is we talking about?
Fall, they've learned what not to do. The blood has activated their will to fight, and in that moment they become monsters too. Humans are biologically wired for two things: endurance,
fight or flight,
combat, and tool use and coordination.
You said tool use? It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. Because I keep that tool on me. You feel me? It's funny. It's really funny you say tool use. Because this tool is going to get used. You get what I'm saying, bruh? I'm spraying everything. The tool is getting used, gang. The tool is getting used, gang. What is we really saying? I keep the Mauser tool on me, bruh. I keep the Mauser tool on me.
Combat and tool use and coordination. Even without tools, even barehanded, our instincts kick in once survival is at stake. That's how we've outlived saber-tooths. That's how we've built empires. That's how we've turned apex predators into trophies. And that's how 100 men will take down a wrecking ball. In the end, yes, the gorilla is terrifying. Yes, it's strong enough to kill 10 men in under a minute. Yes, it can break bones with a single glance. But it's one body, one heart, one mind against 100.
One beat, one sound, nigga. The fuck is we talking about? What is we saying?
100 men, it simply can't kill fast enough to avoid being dragged down, restrained, stomped, and eventually defeated. This isn't a duel, it's a siege. This isn't a match, it's an execution. Because for all its might, the gorilla isn't a tactician, and humans don't fight fair. We swore.
They ain't been fighting fair for my kind for at least 500 years. You know what I'm saying? At least. We still try to get our reparations. So that's a bar. That's a bar.
Warn, we adapt, we endure. And when the dust settles, the beast lies broken, and the mob, bruised, bleeding, but victorious stands. Because 100 humans don't win with strength, they win with will. But gorillas are stronger. So what? You think we cared? Strong but shaking. What's wrong? Scared. What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video,
hold on, run it back. Run them bars back. You think we cared?
what? You think we cared? Strong but shaking. What's wrong? Scared. What's up, guys?
We like those. We like those. I'm saying out of 100 men, you need about 15 crackheads, 20 MMA fighters, 20 football players. Then you win, bro. Me personally, you just need me. But hey, that's just me, bro. That's just my body. I'm not going down. I'm popping the senses being and getting rejuvenated out this bitch. But hey, make sure you sneak and touch the like button, because you can't like the video without liking the video. Make sure your post notification bell is on so you know when I'm always posting. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. And you was expecting that here. How you say this one? Got y'all.